Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Of course, it's basically the gamers back again, helping trovians with all their questions, if basically need be. Like I said, hopefully everybody's doing okay today. Like I said, if you catch my stream earlier this morning, like I said, hopefully the information that was given did help you out quite a bit. And like I said, hopefully the information today, like I said, given out, will basically help you even further. Depends on what it is. Now, the thing is, I do have multiple videos on my YouTube channel, of course, and trying to actually do it that way too as well. So, like I said, just in case I'm not on, or whatever case you know, at work, like I said, you can check out my YouTube channel at Gamersmith. Basically, and let's look for the Blue Wolf, or just go on the top of your screen there, and you'll see my link to my YouTube channel. You'll be able to easily go to there, and you'll be able to find out all the information about my channel and so on and so forth. And you'll be able to actually get as much help as possible. Anyway, right now I'm actually doing blue gems right now, just getting ready for the next level. So I'm basically looking at doing about 100 gems right now currently to make up the difference of, like I said, of yesterday's upgrades or this morning's upgrades. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, I mean, I was doing Cosmic earlier, and like I said, it's just I don't need Cosmic right now because I'm switching over from a Cosmic right to Water Gems because I got one more Water Gem left to go. I think I do anyway. Let me see. Yeah, I've got one more to go, and then I'll be finished with that set. So, yeah. So, like I said, right now I'm actually working on that to try to make it as completed as possible on that one side. So I better keep on grinding and whatnot. Now, like I said, when it comes to it, as I mentioned in my other videos, I've been playing this game basically for 10 years, and I loved this game so much because there's so much to it. Like I said, and I don't mind playing anything like that. It's just that, like I said, I do take periodically breaks from doing streams with this, all because of one of two things. It just basically I've been playing this game for so long that it does get a bit boring for me. Now I know just new players and stuff like that, and it's all that fancy stuff. But like I said, it's just I've been playing it for so long, and like I said, I always try to break it up, trying to do different streams and stuff like that with different games. Like, I mean, I've got Cyberpunk partially done. I've got also, like I said, the Fantasy Star New Genesis. I get everything posted up on my YouTube channel. So, like, I mean, anyone, like I said, ever played these games, or basically, I'm not saying go along and start playing Cyberpunk because it's still it's still bad in the community itself. So yeah, um, like I said, it's just one of those things that it does happen. Like I said, it was one of those flop games, even though it had decent graphics and stuff like that. But you know, it happens. But I can't complain about it. Like I said, I still enjoy it because it reminds me of GTA, but it's a different version of GTA, of course. Um, but now let me see. I gotta try to do something here. If I can do it at all. Do 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 do. Gotcha. Alrighty. Nope. Yoink. Nice. Awesome. All right. Basically, getting back to the grind, of course, and working on that. I'm just still setting up some stuff for me to see exactly what I can do with this. So, there we go. Just do it this way. Nice. Now I'm just going to go back and start continuously grinding on these gems because I need a lot of them. I need 100 boxes right now. I got 4 boxes right now currently. So slowly working on those, of course. This is basically U10, by the way. I mean, not U10, U11. Basically getting crystalline gems and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't mind answering the questions how to do this and how to get up here. It's pretty simple, actually, if you look at it. Like, I mean, it's not complicated. Like, I mean, it is a bit. Uh, it is a bit complicated for some people. Like when it comes to not knowing exactly what to do. Like some people get stuck before you get here, and it's like, ugh. So it does happen quite a bit, and that's what I noticed myself was like, it becomes crazy. Like I mean, people get stuck at U8, U6, and like I mean, to be like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? It's like, oh, this is how you do it. So yeah, that's why basically I've got a help desk right now with trovians, and like I said, it's just one thing that, like I said, I've been playing it for so long. There's no new information. It's basically just repetitive for me. Like I said, I don't like repeating myself too much, but I will say this to you when it comes to try to help you guys and advance. It does help quite a bit. So, like I said, I know, like I said, I'm after getting Trovians to come back and said to me, "Hey, thanks for the help. Thanks for teaching me how to play this game." I'm like, "Hey, it's just a game, you know." And it's a lot of fun and gratification. Actually, that type of gratification is actually worth more than anything else because that tells me, hey, that means I helped somebody else back in the past that enjoyed the game, even for a short period or a long period of time, and they actually basically benefit from information. Like I said, I wish there was a guide to this game because there is no guide. Basically, what you do is just basically go in the dark and hopefully you can find a light at the end of the tunnel. And that is the great biggest problem with these type of games. Like I mean, like I said, it's just like there is no saying, "Hey, this is how to," and really, it's nothing like that. Like I mean, there's other games out there. Like I said, you can use like let's say playing Minecraft. You can use chunk base. You can do all that stuff. You can use mods on PC that will help you find mods or mobs, and basically do it that way. And it's just one of those things, you know. Basically, it takes a shortcut out of certain things. But like Trove doesn't have anything like that. So basically, all you do is just go for word of mouth itself, and that's exactly what I do. I try to help out as many people because of the knowledge I do have and whatnot, and I don't mind sharing it because, like I said, as I said before, I don't look at games as a competition. I love it as a hobby. I also love it as a little bit of fun. So, like I said, that's exactly what I do, and I don't mind helping other people have the understanding and having a little bit more fun with it as well. So that's just exactly the way I do it. So right now I'm actually doing, like I said, the water jet grind currently, and basically trying to get as many water gems as possible. Now, if you got any questions or anything like that, basically you can just type them into the bottom, and I'm more than willing to help you as much as I can. Now, like I said, if you are doing, like they say, the dead end grind at the end, or you're just starting off with the game, like I said, there is levels of information that I can give you that will help you quite a bit. Now, like I said, I am a bit dehydrated right now. I'm actually trying to fix that, which is really annoying because I usually got a lot more energy, stuff like that too. But dehydration is basically happening to me right now. So give me a second because I just after having to try to do laundry. I'm using the old-fashioned suds, not the stuff that you can like, get in the bottle, but the powder. So that dries me out for about a little bit until I get enough water or something to balance it out. But anyway, there we go. That's much better. Can't complain. There we go. Anyway, like I said, that's what my channel is about. My YouTube channel is about. I had to help you guys out as much as I can. Like I said, that's what my Twitch is about as well. To try to basically get any information out that is directly needed from basically just playing this game. Because, like I said, there is no book, there's no manual, there's no nothing in this game itself that will actually help you out. That's the thing. And like I said, it's only those experienced players are actually sharing information, and it's very few of those actually sharing that information. As I said before, like, I mean, you got OG gamers, like, I mean, they're basically a high PR like myself, but it's very few of those in here. Like, I mean, they come and go all the time. So they basically don't make videos and stuff like that or try to help you. I would love to see, that's why I'd like to see, but so many OGs coming back, because they can actually come back and help you guys or help you grind and stuff like that. But a lot of them actually after quitting or just changing to a different game. And this is something that I find it kind of like sad in a way, just because of that reason. Like, I mean, I used to play, I still do play with people. Like, I mean, if you're actually in Uber 8 and above, I don't like losing time myself, and I don't like losing gem dust, but I do not mind helping you guys out. Like, I mean, when it comes to that. So I try to push in as much as I possibly can with information and stuff like that. Now, like I said, the very first thing, one of the questions people do ask me a lot is not how to make flux. That's one of the last questions that was actually asked to me. A lot of people ask me, how do you get mastery? Well, there's several different ways, and I'll basically just explain this one. And to make it super simple, and basically you'll get the gist of it right quick. Now, how to make mastery at the very beginning of the game? Well, you level each character, each alt character that you have, plus your main character to a certain point. Now, that'll get you to about 18 mastery, but what you could do is just go along, and that's 18 levels of mastery, of course. You want to go and buy some mounts and stuff like that, or even try to get some PR, so you can get to Uber 3, and you can start fishing and stuff like that. That'll help you too as well. Like I said, just don't try to just to get to fishing right away, because you will basically end up getting way too much on your plate, and try to do that, because I hate when people say, oh, this is exactly the way to do that, and then you basically be very confused, because they'd be like, how in the heck do I get my PR to get there? And it's like, okay, don't worry about it. Like itself, just leave it at the back burner right off the hop. What you want to do is just basically focus on your alt characters and get some mounts and stuff like that. You can buy mounts and stuff like that when you get up to level 20, basically off the market. But there's a lot of other stuff that you can collect before you even get there. You know, like I said, there is dragons and stuff you can get right off the get-go. The thing is, you get one at the beginning of the game. People don't realize that when they first come in. You get one from getting the ice shards from this area itself, getting it from permafrost. So basically what you want to do is go to permafrost, get some bombs, get some shards, get some stuff, and that will help you get your first dragon. Now, it might take you a couple of hours to get that, but it'll give you 250 mastery and 50 PR, which is really nice. So it'll help you with your PR and stats overall. Now, what you want to do is just basically work on your primordials, because your primordials is a big, huge boost as well. Like I said, but it will take you a little bit of time to get in the basically the diamond dragon eggs you need, because you can get them now from daily logins and stuff doing your karma bar. So if you're very active, you can get about 2 dragons every week. It's pretty much at all the dragons you're going to be getting. Unless you're using effigies or something like that, then you can get more. Now, like I said, when the effigy pops up, you can easily buy it if you get the credits and stuff like that, but it's just what it is. So when you actually first start the game, you'll be able to boost up your mastery, and until you get to, like I said, the Uber 3, Uber 4, and then you'll be able to start working really on your gems and stuff like that, pretty much. So, well, basically what I'll do is when you get to trading and stuff like that, it's very easy to get PR. Now, when you get up to Uber like 6 and you get stuck, what you do is just look at your gems, look at your gear, if you got stellar gear, and so on and so forth. I'm after giving out so many stellar sets is not even funny, because I get stellars like water. And just to help people to get to Uber 8. Now, as I said before, I don't start helping people till Uber 8, because between Uber 8 and 11 will be your massive grind, and it will be a different type of grind, because you'll have an alternate between all of the stages. So basically, you're looking for crystalline gear at that point. You're looking for upgrades in your gems and so on and so forth. So when you actually get the PR and you'll be able to get those stats up, you'll be able to keep going with that. So it'll make it a lot easier for you to actually do that. So that's exactly what I do itself. Like, I try to teach people this, because a lot of people do get stuck in that situation. Like, I hear people all the time going along and saying, how do I get it past this level? How do I get past that level? Well, that's exactly how you do it. But just don't let information boggle your mind, because if you do, you'll basically end up doing nothing with the game. What I mean is nothing with the game, because you'll end up basically just quitting it because you don't get the information, or it'll be just way too much information overload. And this is why I try to break my my stuff down so people can actually get the information that they're looking for. Like, that's why I've got a YouTube channel. I've got everything to do it that way. So basically, if you're using my YouTube channel as a reference, or even see me live on stream, I'd be able to help you out as much as I can. Now, the only thing is, it depends on what questions you have and how I can help, if there's anything at all, like it's in that direction. And this is exactly what I do. I try to do this game justice, because, like I said, there is nothing written up on it, and you're basically only doing word of mouth itself, or basically listening to people like myself, basically that's very avid into the game itself, because I've got so much time. Like, there was really only 2 YouTubers that actually stick to my mind, and there's me and basically one other person, but it don't help it that much. Basically, I'm talking about like I said, Sayushi, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I try to do something a little bit different than what he does. But, I don't mind helping people. I don't mind helping people, because it's just like I said, I do the grind. I'll do the grind constantly, and I'll just do it that way, and try to make the best of it itself. And like I said, if you're ever stuck at a certain point, and you're like, how do I pass this point? That point is very easy to pass if you know exactly what you're doing. Like, gems could be one of the big, huge factors. Now, gems, as I recommend to people, that you don't need to maximize your gem to travel across the map. You don't need to maximize it if you're looking for light, or if you're looking for, like I said, just a little extra damage. But the only thing is, damage is only going to help you, basically, in most cases, basically help you grind a little bit faster. But it's not going to help you a lot for PR, especially for the lower stages. So just say if you're using Shadow Gems and it goes to level 23, basically try to max everything to level 20, get decent gear. Like I said, get stellar gear, or whatever the case may be, and just basically put it on your character. And then your stellar gear will basically equal to your Uber 8, and so on and so forth. So you want to be able to get that right quick. so it can actually help you out. Like, I mean, it's not hard to get like to that 5K or even 10K. Not since this new update. Like, I mean, a lot of stuff is a lot easier to get. Stellar's a lot easier to get to a point once you get up there. Like, I mean, the Stellars, I get them like they're water. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things. And I don't struggle at this game at all. Like, I mean, I love this game so much. It's not even funny. And like I said, I love you guys too at the same time. And like I said, for saying that, thanks for the support of my channel, of course. If you like the video so far, guys, basically you can always hit that follow button. And if you like to check out my YouTube channel as well, you can check out Gamersmith. That's all you get to do is find the Blue Wolf, and I'll be able to help you out in another different way of different games and stuff like that that I'm after playing and whatever the case may be. If you are interested in seeing the game itself, like I said, I will try to do my best to actually get that and get that up and running. Right now, I'm actually thinking about trying to pick up Apex and stuff like that to basically get my feet wet in that. Like I said, I'm not too bad with shooters. I just don't play them that much. Just because of the fact that it's just what it is. Like, I mean, sometimes some people find it fun, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's to me, it's just one of those things, you know. I don't dwell on that itself, and I don't play them that often. But like I said, I know over time you get a little bit rusty. You start forgetting certain things. But yeah, but the like the shooters itself, it's all pretty much all the same. It's been the same in the last probably 15 years or so. So yeah, but like I said, just the graphics and stuff has changed to whatever the case may be, or some of the mechanics could have been changed. But once you get into a sniper rifle and stuff like that, there's all the sniper rifle and so on and so forth. They don't change at all. Anyway, regardless of that, enough of talking about alternate games. Like I said, how's everybody doing? Of course, hopefully everybody's doing okay once again, and hopefully all enjoying the stream. Like I said, if you are a part of the stream, like I said, I'm more than willing to help you guys out as much as I can and try to figure out exactly where you're stuck. If you are stuck in a position that you cannot pass or wherever the case may be, I'm there to help it as much as I can when I can. Like I said, the only thing is I get a chance once in a while, apart from work and stuff like that, to come in and basically help you guys out, because you guys are basically going to be the future of basically gaming and stuff like that. So that's why I say it. I don't mind helping you guys out as much. Now, the thing is, like I said, the question is, how can I help and where can I help? That's the thing. And like I said, if I'm actually needed in your game itself, so you'll be able to get that information right quick. Now, the only thing is, I'm trying to get one of lag here. I don't know why I'm getting lag. It's weird. But anyway, regardless of that, it's just more of the craziness of Trove. Oops. I'm still getting lag. Like I said, I wish this game didn't lag so much sometimes, but hey, you play it for a few hours or even an hour or two, usually you get lagged and usually tells you it's almost ready to crash, which is not good. But anyway, regardless of that, I've been working on this game for a long time, and I love this. Like I said, I love helping you guys. Like I said, and this is why I like to be able to actually do videos, because videos to me is like a book or whatnot, and that's something to help you guys out. And at least you could pause it, whatever the case may be, or even take a break at some point and be able to continue on with that. So that's exactly the way I look at it. Like I said, if you missed my earlier stream, you can check my earlier stream too. It'll actually teach you how to make flux, or basically a new way to make flux in a game. But it's not the only ways of making flux. There's several different ways of doing it, and you can actually use that basically to add to your repertoire information and be able to keep going with that. So yeah, just basically at 22 boxes. I should be a lot higher than 22 boxes though. Let me see. Something is going wrong here. Blue boxes is what I'm looking for right now. Blue boxes, I'm at I'm at what level? I can't even see. I can't even find the blue boxes right now. Okay, what I'm looking for here is the blue boxes I'm collecting. I know the ones I'm got in front of me. Gem boxes. Okay, there they are. But there's two different types I get. I get one from the club world, and I'm also getting one from the normal world. So 22 is a bit low because I'm after doing more than that. But if that's all I got, that's all I got. All right. So that means I got a little bit more of a grind to do. And of course, I'm still trying to get my gems and stuff up. I can go a lot higher with my PR, and I mean a lot higher. Like, I mean, I can go another almost 1,000 just because of my gems and stuff. But as I said before, with my schedule and stuff for work and stuff like that, I don't get much time. I should be having this character already maxed out, but I don't, which is kind of sad in a way because, like I said, just because of scheduling and stuff like that. And I do try to schedule multiple sessions with you guys daily. And if I can do it at all, like I said, and basically enjoy you guys as much as you're enjoying me itself and enjoy my stream, like I said, it's perfect that way. So what I'm going to do here is now look for just a little bit more gem boxes, of course. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And hopefully I'll be able to get a few more gem boxes because I need a lot of them. So all right, going in and getting another gem box here and see if that will actually increase my numbers. I should increase my numbers. But like I said, there is two gem boxes that I get. I get like a blue one. I also get a kind of like a grayish colored one. So that's why I said it makes it a little bit more confusing when you're part of the club world. But let me see here. I got 22 on that. Yeah, my numbers never changed. That means there's something going wrong here. Nothing going wrong as of such, but something is missing. Okay, I'm looking at 50. That was the old gem boxes. Of course, you changed those. I gotta get rid of those. Let me see. Plus, I'm in Uber 11 at 10. So let me see here. I'm just looking for my gem boxes because I got a bunch of them here. They don't matter nothing. They don't give me nothing that much. It's the old stellar boxes. So yeah, okay. I can't find them anywhere. Where in the heck is my blue gem boxes? I hate when this game does that. I mean, sometimes they even glitch out and vanish. And because it's all to do with the overlays and stuff like that in the game. But it's what it is. Now let me see. Oh, nothing. I'll just do another dungeon and see if it'll actually change, but I don't think it will. So I know I got the gem box from the other one too. So anyway, like I said before, like I said, I'm here to help it as much as I can and to basically get the information that you're looking for. Like I said, I'm basically doing my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel a little bit differently, just because, as I said before, I like helping people out as much as I can. But even if you're not playing with me and you're basically watching my videos and stuff like that, basically it's still helping you out. Like, I mean, it's teaching you how to actually grind and play the game itself. Like, I mean, I'd rather teach people how to fish and then me fish for you. Means basically I'd rather teach you how to play the game so you can basically enjoy the game itself. Because a lot of this game is solo. It's like what I'm doing right now, basically a solo grind. Yeah, you could grind with people, but like I said, it's just one of those things. Like I said, when it comes to how this game plays out now, the only thing is the only two benefits to this game itself, and what you'll actually see is when you're doing a party and stuff like that, you'll actually see a benefit doing leviathans with people or levies, And you'll also benefit from doing like delves with people. That's the only 2 points of actually having a party or anything. And I don't know why they designed the game that way, because they count this as kind of like a party game, but it's not. No, like I mean, it's like I said, there's no direct party you can have. You just basically join people and that's it. Like I mean, it's no like it's nothing structuralized that way to give you that more benefit or anything like that. I would love to see a benefit of like having a party system and having it where I'm grinding and you're grinding, and actually we'll benefit each other. Like with EXP, you probably get like see 2% more EXP for every person in the party. You'll get a lot more stuff. Like I mean, you get better drop chances to a point. You'll probably get like 1%. It doesn't sound like much when at the end of the day, though, if you're with somebody or grinding with somebody, it makes a great big huge difference because that's exactly the way it works. So what you could do is just basically help each other out that much more. But there is nothing like that in this game, which is kind of sad because I've seen a lot of games do that, and I've seen them being very successful. And like I mean, it keeps people playing together to a point. But there is another point of the game too as well that, like I said, it's nice to be able to grind sometimes on your own because you'll get a lot more grind done. Like, I mean, there is a point of having someone else following you and stuff like that. But it's also, you got to remember too, there's a point of it just basically grinding with somebody. Like I said, there's a point to it. Like, I mean, if you want to get like the gems and stuff a little bit faster or something like that. But beyond that, it doesn't help you much. It helps you a little bit. Like, I mean, you might be able to jump a little bit of PR or something like that, or whatnot. Or if someone go along and say, "Hey, man, what is your PR right now?" "I can go into Uber 8, but I can't do the damage because you don't have the stats." So that means someone actually can help you with an Uber 8. Like I said, I'm after doing that before with people. I usually give them 50 boxes of one type of gem. If I do help them like that, I'll teach them how the gem system works and so on and so forth. So I'm actually not basically making the game too boring itself. And if, like I said, if they're playing or whatever the case may be, and they're enjoying the game itself, I love seeing people enjoy their games. That's just the thing. That's just the way I do things itself. And like I said, if people are enjoying it and got the right information and they're basically pushing their levels, they can actually do that. Going back to question number two. Now, question number two has actually been asked me before. How do you grind gems? Well, I'll explain how to grind gems itself in a short moment. Like I said, for me, I grind gems in increments of 100 right now, currently. But if you're doing this stellars and stuff like that, you want to do just 50 boxes. Do not open all of them at the same time. As I said before, as you actually level, you do not want to open up because it just takes up too much inventory space and stuff like that and so on and so forth. You want to look at exactly what it is and what you want to do with that. So, like I said, the overall aspect when it comes to it, you want to be able to push up and do it that way. And like I said, just get as many gem boxes. But like I said, I recommend 50 so you can actually get that gem dust and get your first gems, like for your character, so you be able to build onto that and make it work right for you. So, like I said, if you're basically just open up boxes. There's also a glitch in this game, and it's been there since day one. And I mean, like I said, the glitch is itself, and I'll explain how it works. If you keep on opening up single boxes, you may never get that many stellars. But like I said, it's also to do with a little bit of RNG and the way the RNG system works as well. But you may not get stellars that often. Like I said, just to get to, like after you get to Uber 8, to whatever the case may be, between Uber 8, Uber 9, and Uber 10. Like I said, when it comes to like a get radiance stellars, which is the two higher gems, like I said, before you get to crystal. And what you want to do is just basically hold off because there's a glitch in the game itself with the boxes. Basically, the more you collect, the higher chances of you got to get those stutters. And basically, what happens is it sticks you of thinking, oh, I got to open up this box. I got to open up this box. I got to, no. Like, I mean, you save up the boxes. Yes, it sounds like a little bit more of a grind. But at the end of the day, basically, with this glitch itself in the game, you'll be able to get those boxes and stuff like that fairly easy and be able to do it that way and be able to get those stellar gems a lot easier. And that is basically one of the info tips that I like to be able to give out because a lot of people, like I said, tries to rush the game. You can't rush Trove. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things. They made the game so you don't basically, it's not like Minecraft, go down and get diamonds and finish the game in with only a few hours. Now, like I said, when it comes to it, like, I mean, the grind is there and it's going to be there constantly. So, like I said, when it comes to shorten your grind as much as possible and becoming more efficient is what you want to do. And that's pretty much how it works. And when the efficiency is done that way, you basically benefit yourself a lot more and whatnot. Like, I mean, I done the test before when I was actually doing my own characters of opening a box every single time and basically getting probably only $1 per karma bar. And then I'm actually was doing the grind. I used to get about 2 or 3 stars per karma bar. So what's the difference between? Well, it cuts down on that. And plus, you can get rid of all the old junk stutters that you have or the lower PRs. So you can get that higher PR gem a lot easier too. Because it helps with the recycle. Like, I mean, you can give this thing a test out and see what you think of it. But like I said, it always worked right for me. And it's been working right for me for 10 years on here. And it still works right for me today. Like, I mean, I started off with PC playing this game. I done about a year and a half in that. And like I said, it's a total of 10 years. Because I started off like with the closed beta and working with other people as well in that game. So I can actually start off to get information and stuff out there. So basically, that's exactly what I've been doing. And to make stuff work right for people. And I've been doing it ever since, you know, and I don't mind doing that. Like, I mean, a lot of stuff I didn't stream or anything like that back then. I wish I did. But, like, I mean, it's one of those things. Now, the earliest stream I've got on Trove itself is 2017. Now, that tells you basically how long I've been streaming this game for itself. I've been streaming for quite a bit. And like I said, I don't mind giving information to help you guys out as much as I can. Now, like I said, in most cases, I can share it out little bits and pieces, but I hate doing that because of the fact that, like, I mean, if I make a one long video, it's been overwhelming with information, and that's exactly what I try to avoid as much. Now, I do have 60, 70, 80, 90, 99 boxes right now, but I'm looking for just air gems by themselves. So I got 68, so that means I need only a few more, and I'm trying to get 100. So I basically switch over to the other side of the coin, so I'd better keep that going. Now, let me see here. Slowly getting there. Whoops. I'm getting a little bit of lag here, but it's not bad. There we go. You gotta love Trove and its lagness. There we go. I've got that. That'll give me an extra box with that. So that will be 63, so on and so forth. Now, I'm just trying to get basically 100 boxes because once I'm finished with this, I can open up the 100 boxes, then I can open up the alternate boxes just from the club, and that'll give me a better chance to even get more. Like I said, that's what I like about being in the club. That's, like I said, level 11 to be exact, and having all the stats and stuff like that of that, so I can actually benefit and cut my grind down even more. Now, like I said, when it comes to it, in most cases, the clubs that I'm in currently, just to let you know, does require 25k PR. like I said, with the new update and stuff like that. It used to be 15 at one point. But now sometimes if you know the leader and stuff like that, you can get in with basically very low PR. Now, I get in touch with them and stuff like that. What the main one I'm in currently is I'm in Vertex, which is basically a nice club. Right now we're basically full. But yeah, like I said, it's just craziness. I'm still looking for more dungeons. This is why, like I said, there's a gap into what I'm talking about right now. There we go. I got more dungeons. Like I said, I'm still trying to get that 100 boxes. So yeah, all I'm trying to do right now is get sparks. Sparks are good for level 25 plus gems, which they're not hard to get if you look at it. Like I said, the flux and stuff like that can be a bit expensive. As I mentioned yesterday or this morning, in what with my last stream, you can check that out as well. Basically, what it is, it'll teach you how to make basically subflux itself. And it will actually help you with your upgrading your gems and stuff like that. Because a lot of people has a problem with getting flux, getting gem dust, getting different things. So that is should be able to help you as much as it possibly. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to do one more tome and probably end my stream here because, like I said, I'm trying to get this and this to work. There we go. And try to get this tome done. And then I can actually be able to say I've got my gems because I'll have over 100 until I get that done. But later on, like I said, I usually stream early in the morning in most cases because, like I said, it's a bigger audience in some cases. People going back and forth to school. Like I said, a lot of people are still at school right now, and so on and so forth. So I understand that 100%. Like, I mean, just streaming itself is a lot of fun. And like I said, I love giving information out to help people out as much as I can. Now, I'm looking for, do I have 74 boxes? So I got 25 more to go. And then I can actually switch over. Now, I do have all the tomes in the game, by the way. Like I said, there's not one tome. I'm missing one dragon from the PvP, but that's only 50 more magic, 50 more PR, and it's also only a little bit more magic fine. So I'm not basically, does not basically hinder me at all because when you get all the dragons and stuff in the game, like I said, certain things will hinder you in the game itself, and when you get up to a certain height, it doesn't hinder you at all. Like, I mean, your drop chances and stuff is only going to get so high in the game itself, and that's just it. So, yeah. And like I said, I don't run Patron. Like, I mean, all my damages, all my drops and stuff like that are just running the game straight up. So that's exactly the way it works. I could buy Patron and stuff like that, but like I said, I ran Patron when I first started the game, but then stopped because I was like, I'm not basically wasting my money that way because of the fact that the first 6 months I bought Patron and I found it, like I said, beneficial to start off with, but then after a while it was just like not beneficial when I got my dragons and stuff up. So like I said, not as beneficial. Like, I mean, there's certain things, like I said, I am low on at certain times, like resources. But what I do is just make up the time difference between it all and just do just a little bit extra grinding. So, like, I mean, if I do an extra hour grinding, I can make up almost as much as my patron. Because, like I said, a lot of people only play on here for about like an hour or two. Some people play a little bit longer and so on and so forth. So, like, I mean, it's just what it is. Like, Patreon does help new players and so on and so forth to help them get, like, more flux and stuff like that, just to help the build up. Like I said, going towards endgame, like, you got so much stuff anyways, you don't need that much Patreon. But, like, I mean, is each their own of how they play the game itself. So that's exactly the way I look at it. But that's exactly the way I look at it because I was doing Like I said, I was doing the math and stuff like that, what I was benefiting from, and how much I was going to use for every event. Now, you basically want to set yourself up for every event that pops up and get as many coin pouches and stuff like that as possible and whatnot, and be able to benefit yourself that way. Because once you start getting the coin pouches and stuff and or credit pouches, basically you can buy them off players. As I said before, you don't have to spend not 1 cent. You just got to spend more time and grinding. Now, the more time you grind and stuff like that, the more flux you have, and so on and so forth. But like I said, there is several different ways of making flux. Besides that, like I mean, when you do your daily is your main thing, your main karma bars, and you benefit a lot from them because you can actually collect those karma bars and make it work right for you. So what you want to look at itself is how much you can actually get from the karma bars, and see exactly what you can do for yourself every day. Now, if you don't play this game every day, like I mean, it takes me about 30 minutes to do all my karma bars. But like I said, it depends on what level you're at and stuff. If you're doing like 5-star dungeons, 3-star dungeons, 5 stars, you can get it done in a little bit faster. Depends on how speed your character is. Like I said, if you're using a Neo Ninja or basically a well built up Shadow Hunter like I've got, and so on and so forth, you'll be able to grind pretty quick and be able to get those dailies done. So, like I said, it's not hard to get the dailies done. It's just more to do with the overall aspect of getting your karma bars done and looking at that. So you want to be able to get that done every day to benefit yourself in the game. Now, if you're basically not that active in the game itself, if you do not have like about 40 minutes at most to actually play the game, like I said, like I mean, you're not benefiting yourself too much. Like I mean, when you come to the dailies and stuff like that, you want to be able to know exactly what to do with those. So you want to save up, like I said, unless you got like mounts and stuff to get from the market or from the store, not the trader market that players use, but the store itself. There is a couple of good few things like costumes and stuff you can buy with the cubits, and that's exactly what the karma bar gives you. But also you can use the cubits to actually get more dragon coins and stuff like that. So it can help you with the flux and flux intake. It makes it a lot easier to get. That's why I said you can get about 2 dragons every week, non-stop, if you really decide to do so. And it's very easy to get those. Like, I mean, it's not a chore. This game is not a chore itself. And it can be actually done and utilized correctly. Now, what I'm going to be doing in the future itself, like I said, I might start doing PvP and stuff. I just don't do PvP because where I have the tomes and stuff like that, I live off the tomes itself. I make decent mastery and stuff from it. I've got almost everything in PvP right now. I'm just working on other things currently. Like I mean, I need basically I need about 400, roughly about 400 more basically PvP coins or PvP parts, and to get basically the dragon and stuff like that. But I'm not in no rush for that. Like I mean, I can get that within a couple of days if I decide to do so. Add it with the tomes, stuff like that every week. So the tomes do help. My recommendation is itself in this game. If you don't have a certain tome, basically pick it up, get it because it's going to help you a lot, and it'll help you with your gem dust and stuff too as well. So we want to look at exactly what you're doing with the game itself. Like I mean, the biggest tome that I find that is very useful is the Clover Tome, Jade Clover Tome, of course, and also some of the gem boxes just to help you out with leveling your gems. Now, I know it's 5k gem dust, but you got to remember a stellar or a class gem will only give you 2.5k at most. Like I said, when it comes to that, now crystalline or the crystal ones does not give you gem dust. Like I mean, it'll give you cores instead. It'll help you build up your characters when it comes to the high levels. So what happens is that, like I said, you'll be able to benefit from that itself and make it a little bit better for yourself. So regardless of that, like I said, it's one of those things that, like I said, it's nice to know and be able to do it that way. Anyway, regardless of that, I'm just basically going to end my stream right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for the follows, of course. And basically, if you like my streams and stuff like that, you can always hit the follow and the notification button. And I'll probably catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys, and have fun, and have a great day.